Hello and welcome to Bay of Funny Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary. I'm here today to do the general weekly reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the week of July 24th through to the 31st, 2017. And we're just getting your smudge up here. Get our energies all in order and aligned. Everything put to right again. Oh, that's a nice smudge. I gotta do the cards just a little bit more. There we go. And then some for you, Sag. All the beautiful Sages out there. There you go. Okay. Let's get this shuffle underway. Master of the universe, master of the natural world order, my spirit guides, please come forward with any messages that you have for this general weekly reading for the week of July 24th through to July 31st for the sign of Sagittarius. What's up for Sagittarius in the coming week, starting tomorrow and through the end of the month? Please bring forth any messages, health, love, wealth, and everything, little thing in between that must be brought forth for their attention, for them to anticipate. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What messages for Sagittarius? Let's be your cards. Sagittarius. There we go. Sweet spot. Alright. Oh boy, look what you got. Your very first card. It's a Nine of Cups. It's your wish card. Great way to start the reading. Careful what you wish for, though. You just may get it. I just heard that. Seven of Wands for the middle of your week. Endurance. Can you go the extra mile? Can you hold on to the end of the ride? Oh, I like this guy. What a great way. Midweek into the weekend. The Magician. Manifestation. Wow. Well, Sagittarius. This looks really good for you guys. Isn't this amazing? This card brings benefits from love and romance, friendship, any kind of support that you're needing from the first of the week in through almost to connect into the middle. If you need support of any kind, don't be afraid to look for it, ask for it, bring forward, or give it as well. Harmony is going to rule in your home. At least in the beginning of the week, it's going to start out rather smooth for you, just the way it should, in the way that you like Sagittarius. Because Sagittarius likes calm, and they like order. They like familiarity. They don't like big sudden changes. Good things can be bad, but it's like a cat getting its fur rubbed in the wrong direction. They really are. They like predictability. They like when things are working well to just keep working that way. Just keep doing it like that. That's what makes them content inside. And there is going to be a sense of contentment, of fulfillment. Remain sensitive to other people, though you may tend to be a little insensitive at moments. Not that Sagittarius, Sagittarius can be. I have 3 sons and 2 of them are Sages, and they're as different as day and night, as black and white. They just are. They are so different. At the very core of them, they're the same because they were raised by me. And all my children, for as different as they are from each other, they're very different individuals, but at the core of them, they're a lot like me. But everything on the outside, people look and they say, wow, they're so different from each other. You wouldn't know they came from the same family, but they do. They all came from the same, they're all full-blooded and the whole bit, so they're just very different. And they don't, but the thing they have in common is they like good change, but they like familiarity, where they feel comfortable, and no sudden surprises. Socializing is going to be highlighted as well at the beginning of the week. Good stuff, all good stuff. Good fortune coming your way. You're just going to feel like there's a few good things happening at the beginning of the week for you. The advice of this card is that you're perfectly placed right now during the beginning of the week, Sagittarius, to make some dreams come true, all right? So go ahead, make your wish. And a word of advice to those not familiar with how the laws of the universe work and the law of attraction works is when you want something, don't use the words want or need in your request, because the universe takes you literally. They'll say, here, puff, there's some more want. Puff, there's some more need. Say what it is that you wish for and say, bring it to me. All right? And then walk away and let it go. But feeling that desire for whatever it is that you're wishing for is where your vibrations come from. And that's what the universe hears. And the more details, the universe loves details, the more details behind your wish on exactly what it is you want. Put that out there as well and say, bring it to me. Don't say I need this or I want this. Just say it and bring it to me. Feel it, believe it, but really feel it so that your vibrations are being put out to the universe, and add the detail. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. Your keywords for the card: happiness, support, love. There's something to do with entertainment in there as well, and I'm not quite sure what that keeping your show on the road, I just heard. All right. Harmony at home, as I said. Relationships will be highlighted as well. And a beautiful word when used in this context: abundance. Abundance, abundance, abundance. How great is that? I wish that for all of you in the best of ways. 7 of Wands, endurance. There could be a dispute over territory, like driveways, fence lines, backyards, this kind of thing. Be very careful. People kill each other over territory disputes, over 2 feet. Somebody's putting a fence up 2 feet over someone else's property or boundaries. There could be personal boundaries being crossed, or people attempting to cross them. You may be attempting to cross some boundaries as well. A little on your high horse. Watch your ego. All right, Sagittarius, be very careful. Don't take it upon yourself to push your beliefs into somebody else's space where it really doesn't belong. You need, just remember to have a little bit of respect. Not that you're prone to do that kind of thing, but in the middle of the week, you could find yourself in that situation, kind of charging in without thinking first about your perspective in a certain situation, whatever that should be, whatever you fall into. Some of you may find yourself fighting for territory there again, with personal boundaries being invaded, fighting for relationships. All right. Keep your integrity about you. Be direct and put up direct resistance. Anybody that puts up direct resistance to any plans that you have, you may want to lay some boundaries. Draw the line in the sand metaphorically and tell people, I don't want you or you or you or anybody crossing that line. All right? This is my side. Don't cross that line. You may find yourself on the defensive end of things as well, or defending somebody else because they're not there to defend themselves. That could happen to some of you as well. You could end up, because of this border thing, boundary thing, territory thing, you could find yourself speaking on the behalf of the group as well. This could come to the forefront for you. It's something to do with a group of people and boundaries being crossed either way. And I'm not seeing if it's for or against. I'm really not seeing, but you're going to be speaking on behalf of a group of people. That's for some of you. This is a general reading. That's not going to resonate with everybody. Common sense should prevail. All right. The advice is to communicate very clearly first. All right. Speak what it is that needs to be said so that you are heard. All right. Get everybody on the same page. Then begin your negotiations, whatever they may be. But make sure that you are clear on where you stand. All right. On your end of things. Not a shadow of a doubt left behind. And then begin negotiating. If you have to, you might find yourselves having to take the higher moral ground, Sagittarius. That wouldn't be a first for you either, would it? No, it wouldn't. You may need the endurance and the courage to remain strong in a situation. You may have to dig down deep. This little card may come back to haunt you in the middle of the week, and the word endurance may come back and say, okay, I'm lucky that, and you know what? Most of you won't remember this, but there'll be a couple of you that will, and you go, I remember. And this is where I have to bring my endurance out and try to ride this out and hold on and never let go, not let go for a second. not let go. If you let go, you could be thrown off into the netherworld somewhere. It's all metaphors, but I think most of you get my drift in what I'm saying. Just remember to allow your courage to come through. Don't fear your own courage. Don't do that. You'll find success. Hold on and don't let go, and endure for as long as it takes for you to get where you need to be. Keywords are defense, resilience. You'll always have the resilience to come back, Sagittarius, always, because that's part of your character. You're very resilient. Sense of protection and opposition coming at you as well. Don't be bowled over or intimidated by any opposition. That's just life. You're always going to have to deal with opposition. Territories are highlighted, force and resistance. And stick, like I said, and hold on for endurance. The middle of the week's going to get a little bit bumpy. That's okay. That's life. It really is. But look who shows up at the end of the week, into your weekend. It's the manifester. He brings to you, okay, for those of you, the first question he asks of you is, what is it that you think that you can make happen for the things that you want to make happen in your life? And if you need a little help, his energy is here toward the end of the week, into the weekend, to help you along. Look at the table here, all right? Look at that. In front of him, all the tools of the trade that are going to be needed by you are here on the table. That's why he's come forth. The cups that represent hearts, love, and emotions. The rods and the staves that represent new beginnings, risks, new enterprises, a lot of ways, practical things in your life. And then there's the thorns, the swords, which represent cutting through confusion, clarification, things that are on the mind as well, decisions that have to be made. All right, the swords are there to cut through all the clouds of confusion when you need to make decisions and things are weighing heavy on your mind. And then we have the pentacles right here, coins or deniers, whatever you like to refer to them to, which represent high creativity, initiating new businesses, and money, mula, mula, skrilla. All right, so there we go with that. He's here. He's also got his hand extended, as you can see. All right, he's a magnificent creature. But that's what he's here for. He's asking you, what is it you think you can do where you can stand on your own? What is it you think you may need help with, or do you need help at all? Are you that sure of yourself? But if you need help, this energy's here to help you. And you'll be able to pull any tricks out of the hat if you have to. Take action now. The card is advising you as well, though. Anything you're wanting to start, initiate, take care of, finish, wrap up, the conditions are perfect toward the end of the week into the weekend. You have the tools to attract what it is you want right now as well. You are in the creative flow of life. Communications are going to speed up for you very, very quickly. Talking, texting, more presenting of ideas. You have the support for any efforts at this time. Anything that's done, because I'm hearing, I just got to chill up my back. Somebody that's been sitting on something for a long time has not shared it with anybody that they've been wanting to initiate and start and bring forward. Now's the time to do it. You're going to be successful at whatever that is. The advice of the card is now the time to take action, and you will find success. Keywords are new enterprises. That's a good way to frame that. New enterprises that you've been wanting, a new enterprise that you want to get off the ground. Now's the time to bring it forward. Yeah, it goes for relationships as well, I just heard. So anybody that you've had your eye on, anybody in the romantic sense, Sagittarius, somebody you feel you've already been in a relationship with for 6 months and they don't even know you exist yet, take the chance and move forward. You know what? If it doesn't go anywhere, you get shot down, it just frees you up to look elsewhere, to start over again and look for something or somebody else. And it's best to find out in the beginning if somebody's not as into you as you are to them, all right? Money will be highlighted. Communications, creativity, travel. I'm hearing day trips. Support, travel. Magician wants you to examine your own capabilities at this time as well. Sagittarius, some of you may be cutting yourself short. You need to believe in yourself a little bit more. Test the waters. You don't know until you try. If you don't want to bother trying, that kind of sums everything up, makes pretty cut and dry and clear that nothing's going to happen. Isn't that right? If you do nothing at all, if you don't care enough to fulfill or try to fulfill your own desires, your own dreams, your own wants, why should anybody else go through all the work for you if you won't do it for yourself? The card is bringing that forward. Anything's possible. In the bigger picture and in the right light, anything's possible. For those of you that have very deep dreams, it's fear that's holding you back, and fear is nothing but an emotion. And it's an unrealized thing. It hasn't happened. We fear what we don't know. We fear what hasn't come at us. We fear the possibilities going against us, and fear can be a terrible thing. And fear can shorten your life, your experience of life, your love of life, your sense of adventure. You've got to work at getting past the fear. Okay? So that was your reading, Sagittarius, and a pretty good reading, I thought. Pretty darn good. Absolutely. I hope it resonated with you. I hope it resonated with most of you. Of course, it won't resonate with everybody. It's a general reading. And at this point in this fortune telling reading, the future has yet to happen. So it's like Schrodinger's box. I've been using this in every video this week. It's neither right and it's neither wrong at this point. Come back in a week's time even and see if anything resonated with you after all. Also, thank you to the YouTube subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do to the channel. You can leave anytime you like. All subscriptions are free. But thank you to all the YouTube subscribers very much for being here every week. I love it, love it, love it. And thank you for the handful of you that blazed a trail into Facebook. And we now have a Facebook group, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. It is a closed private group. It's very like-minded people just like you, just like me. It's a very peaceful place to be, and it's a lot of fun at times as well. We are omni in there. We are all one. We're not wearing rose-colored glasses. We are not flakes. Quite the opposite. We are where we are because of the harshness of life. We've had to learn a way of dealing with it and still remaining in this realm and remaining with our sanity. But we know something that the rest of the world doesn't know, don't we? That's why we're all here. So please come in and join us there. Also, if you like this reading, you like a private reading, all the information for private readings is found down below this video window. Please read through there once. Grab my email that you see there that I use for everything. Ship that off. I'll get your reading out to you in about 24 to 48 hours. Also, during the reading, I've been burning my intuitive candles from intuitivecandles.com. And they are 100% soy-based candles that are not harmful to your health. When the wax melts down, you're left with these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reveals. Do I have any others on? I have a whole bunch. I have so many now. This is the Tree of Life. And they're just gorgeous, 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 and the scents are incredible. Go to intuitivecandles.com to check them out. Amazing stuff. So that's about it for now. I'm going to leave. I'm going to go get a breath of fresh air. It is the perfect summer's day here. I wanted to freeze last night. I wanted to freeze time. It was the perfect summer night. Fireflies, the whole bit. It was just gorgeous. And today, it is a beautiful, perfect summer day with very low humidity and a lot of very warm sun. The kind of day that melts your bones without breaking a sweat. It's my kind of day. If I could freeze this and last night, we'd be set for the year. We all would. I keep dreaming. Yeah, I don't have those kind of powers. But anyways, if you're looking for me, you can always find me right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes or walking on the beach down below along the water's edge that holds the mightiest, highest tides on the whole planet, the beautiful and bountiful Bay of Fundy. And I always keep one eye on the tides because I'm a high tide junkie, so you can always catch me here or there waiting on the next high tide. Thank you so, so much for being here, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you enjoy your week. I hope to see you back here next week when we begin a brand new month. The monthlies will be rolling up for the month of August already. Can you imagine? Thank you very much for being here, Sagittarius, and I hope you have a great week ahead. Thanks a lot. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.